All right, so anyway, I purchased a couple of these different types of, portable ACs in the past. And I found that, some of them you get a window sleeve, and you can see on this window here, this one looks like it might just work perfect. But what's cool about this is you get 1, 2, right? And this is really nice because you get a short one here, right? So you got the short one that you can use. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 window sleeves with this. So you're going to be able to use this, in your home because you're going to have a lot of flexibility with it. Yeah, we're going to get a measure. I'm going to get a ruler and I'll show you how big they are. Okay, so anyway, let me go ahead and collapse this one in. So these two right here are the same size. So just so you understand, you've got 18 inches here, right? So you've got 3 times 18, which would, be like 3 times 20 would be 60 minus 6. So you got 54 inches worth of these. Plus, you've also got an additional 10. So you got about 64 inches. You got to take off an inch or so on each one. So let's say you got 60 inches that you can use on these. So if your window is bigger than 60 inches, you may need more sleeves. Basically, that's what it's looking at. So we've got a standard window here. And if I open it up, now remember I got to measure it from the inside. So I'm going to measure it here. And I'm looking at about 35 inches in my window there. All right, you follow me? So I don't need, I've got more than ample sleeves here to put in the window. So that should be no problem at all. If you notice on these, they've got little pegs. So I'm assuming that we've got the pegs somewhere with the unit. We're going to use those to lock them in. You'll see you match up the hole. See if I move it, you see how the hole moves. So you got to match up. So, you've got pretty good flexibility. These are about a 1/2 inch off center. Let's take a look and see. So, or maybe they're 1 inch. Yeah, they're about 1 inch off center. So you've got 1 inch there, you can figure it out. But it shouldn't be too hard to set it up and put it in the window. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to set it all up, and I'm going to show you how to use it, how to use the, everything on this. We're going to have to move that chair, though. All right, so we need to get to these. So let's just, let's not kill ourselves trying to rip this thing open. Let's use our scissors. And then we just pour all this stuff out. That one screw doesn't want to come out. Okay, so this is what you get with it. So you're going to get 4 of these little white things. Those are all going to go on your window sleeve, so you need those. All right, so anyway, you get these little plastic deals right here, and you can see how they expand, right? And so what you have to do is you gotta match up wherever you want your hole, okay? Wherever you want this to set. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in on the inside and just push it through. Just like this, watch. And bam, now it's locked in, now it won't move. That's how those work, and that's how that thing works. Very simple. And then if you want to get it off of there, you just got to get some needle nose pliers and squeeze it and push it out. All right, that's how you do it. So this is something you may encounter, especially if you have hurricane windows. So I want to put this sleeve in here, right? But when I put it in, look, see how this drops down? So I need this up about like that, so I can put my, put the collar in. Let's go ahead and expand it. You can see I've got plenty of space here. That's where I'm going to set it right there. I've got plenty of space, but the problem is this. So I need to put something down inside there. So I did find a piece of wood that I think may work. I've just got to kind of slide it in there. And it's just going to sit just like that. All right, so now I've got a piece of wood that I've got in there that should hold this up. So if I come in on an angle like this, then I can go ahead and set it down on there. Once that's there, bam, we're good. Now we've got to get our collar on. All right, so what we're going to do first is I'm going to put the back collar on, right? So I want it to be like this. I want this facing me. So I'm going to slide this down like that. All right? Now I can rotate this around and I can hook it onto, now I can rotate it around, I can hook it on there. So let me move these things off of here. All right, so now we're looking pretty good, right? So let's go ahead and rotate this. And now the thing is you got to be able to see exactly what's going on here. So let me show you. All right, now remember, let me bend this up so you can see it. Remember, you've got these little notches. There's the top notch, there's the bottom notch. So we know that we're right. So now we're going to rotate this towards this, just like that. And then I'm going to pull it forward with the accordion thing. And now what I've got to do is I've got to get in here, and I'm going to hold it like that, and I'm going to just squeeze it in, just like that. And it's in. Now, just to show you guys, I can just go ahead and get it out of there like that. And here it is. So you can see that it latched on these things right here. To get it off, all you got to do is push it like this. See, it comes off, just like that. So now to get it on, we just do the same thing. We just get a hold of it. All right, so now just to get it on, I can do the same thing. I kind of like just smush it down. Now watch. See how it just sets in there? Got to get this last one in. You got to kind of get right here. See that? There we go. So now I've got one latch, two latch, three latch. Everything's good. So now I can bring it up. So there's a couple ways you could do this. This is one way. Then we're going to set her down in there, just like that. Okay? Pull it this way. And now all I've got to do is bring this window down on it. Bam. Look at that. Now that looks good, right?